I hope you guys had a nice lunch, enjoying Techorama, getting some feedback. But today's session, a very quick session on live streaming 101. So any one of you here has been ever, well, the reason why you're here is probably because of live streaming, right? So have you ever thought about actually doing live streaming like professionally? Anyone here? Right, so it's very easy to get involved, and if we're going to quickly go look at the stats, because a good presentation always has these big stats and these percentages. So 80% of people prefer live videos instead of reading blogs, right? If you look at the 63% of millennials prefer live content over reading blogs or watching pre-recorded videos online. 47% is more viewers compared to 2018, and 82% of traffic is expected to increase by 2020. It is a $125 billion industry, which is estimated for 2025, and 4.5 million alone viewers on March this year. So it's a big thing. It's not only for gamers, it's also for anyone that can create awesome content, and it's so easy to get started. So what you need, you don't need equipment like this, although it would be great, right? You would just need a mic, a proper mic, good sound, a proper video camera, and a laptop, like a computer with proper software. Like I run OBS, you can run vMix or anything else. And then also what is very important is your social platform, like your Twitter or your YouTube or Twitch. Now Twitch is a sharing platform, like a live streaming platform, a de facto one, should I say. And then most importantly, you would need your content. So content is very much important. So going online, just staring at the camera, although there are like streams online that rely on a piece of bread, it's just a piece of bread, and it gets like millions of views, right? So it depends on what you really want to try to portray. Going back to the branding side of things, so it is very important to sort of brand your persona. So this is an example on the screen of my personal Twitch profile. Make it nice, hopefully mine is okay, but make it look nice. People spend time to look for streams. People and they don't want to spend too much time, because if you don't spend time with your professional branding, why would they spend their personal time watching your stream? So you have to sort of really put some effort into make it look nice, make it welcoming for people to come and look at your live coding streams. Flipping the coin to the software. So this is a quick screenshot. Apparently the internet is like dodgy here, so I just took some screenshots. This is a screenshot of OBS. It's a software we use for live streaming. You can record and stream together. And just to show you, on the left-hand side, you have your stage, and on the right-hand side, you have your thing that actually gets live. So you can actually author as you go on. You are the producer. And on the bottom left corner, you will see you have got these scenes, and you can switch between the scenes, and you can make it actually look nice. So OBS is free. You can go and get it now on. If you just Google OBS, download it, install it on your PC. So let's quickly rewind back. I'm from SDN Cast. We've been streaming for like every Thursday. It's a Dutch webcast. I'm myself not Dutch. I'm South African. But we've been trying to do like streams every Thursday night at around 8 o'clock. And back then it was normally on via Google Hangouts as a platform. But as we started to sort of evolve, we found more better ways of doing our streams. We got better at it. I mean, 3 years is quite some time to sort of to learn, right? So this is my setup that we have currently, or at my at-home setup. This is a little picture I have. There's the mic and the monitors, and there's a mixer. Don't be afraid. Mixers aren't scary at all. And I've got the little Visual Studio hats I like to wear for the little branding thing, also to stay consistent, My microphone, currently I use a Rode Procaster. It's an XLR mic, but although you can use something else like a condenser microphone, but let it be USB, because USB gives the best quality for the low range mics. I also use a mixer. All my sound from my PC and my other audios, like my sound effects, obviously my mic, everything goes through the mixer. Then I have hands-on granular control on what I want on the output of my Stream TV. So I chose this Mackie Pro mixer to work with it. Obviously you need some visuals, although you can just go without visuals if you do like a live stream. But I doubt that your engagement rate will be as high as you want it to be. So you would need proper video feed, like at least HD. So I chose the 4K one because I just felt like, well, it's time for upgrade. I was using the Microsoft Live Cam Studio before, but this Logitech Brio Cam, it has got 4K quality. It does some proper quality. Now, obviously, the PC is important because it does some quality rendering on the machine. So you would need a proper machine if you want to do like proper HD 60 frames per second rendering. So Chromebook won't really work as great. So I have this PC. I've got a Intel Core i9, 32 gig RAM with a NVIDIA 6 gig D6 RTX graphics card, and SSD is very important. Get yourself an SSD because it makes a hell of a difference. Moving on to the experience side of things, so I use a green screen, and you can pick one up at Amazon or wherever, but it's like a mobile thing you can just fold up, put it behind your desk, and you can use something called a chroma key in OBS, which filters out a color, and in this case it's green, so it gives me the appearance that I'm in the stream, so I'm in the actual screen, like you have. Like you actually see there on the screens there. So it's sometimes a bit wonky, but if you get the color right, it can get the great experience. But get your lighting correct as well. So you would need some lighting pointed on both directions and maybe one from the back to lighten up the subject and backlight as well, which is very important. Now, obviously, when you orchestrate your stream, trust me, it is not easy. If you look at my previous streams on YouTube, something goes wrong very quickly. So I invested heavily in this Elgato Stream Deck. It's a little button thingy that you can use to program anything basically. So I've wired this up into the scenes on OBS, so I can have a scene for standby and a scene for start and me. When I press the buttons, it switches those scenes, or it brings up effects on the actual on the screen, so I don't have to click buttons or minimize. This is my control box most of the time. So Elgato Stream Deck is a very cool way. I've got two, but if you want to invest in one, get the big one. Don't get the small one. You'll just waste your time. It's actually addictive. You can do lots of things like tweet automatically. You can have Kappa Gen is also a thing. Here's a screenshot of a Kappa Gen. A Kappa Gen is like an explosion of emoticons. If someone follows you, sorry. Pardon me, I've got a frog in my throat. If someone follows you, for instance, you would like something to happen. So to get the engagement rates on your stream, say thank you for the follow. Say, hey folks, welcome, or say, hey Pete, thank you for joining. You have to reach out because remember, you are live. And be friendly. So Kappa Gen is a great way of showing engagement, because if someone, for instance, follows you or posts the emoticon on the chat, you can do like a reaction, and this Kappa Gen explosions is their way of controlling the stream or making things appear on the actual stream itself. Now, if we move towards broadcasting, so yes, you can have a normal setup that I've just explained, very basic setup that broadcasts to a YouTube or either Twitch, but it normally goes one-on-one. But sometimes you would like to sort of broadcast to multiple platforms at once. But unfortunately, OBS only only supports one source, one outgoing source. So there's a site called restream.io, which allows you to stream to multiple platforms given one stream key. So it's one streaming source, and it distributes the stream across many streams like YouTube or Twitch, Mixer, and plenty of other platforms. So it sort of replicates the stream. This is very handy for getting your content out there. But I must note that if you're focusing to get user engagement on one specific platform, do not use Restream, because if you want to get reach, maybe for after videos or for views afterwards, maybe use Restream. But if you want live engagement, stick to one platform like Twitch or Mixer or something. NDI. I know I'm running through this whole thing very quickly because I've got a ton of things to actually share. NDI is Network Device Interface. So what we have here, you'll see a camera there and a camera there, and I have a mobile cam on a gimbal. So normally what we did in the past, we were recording it or on our phone, or we were sending the feed to the cloud as we move on, and then downloading it again and then streaming it out. So NDI allows us to do device-to-device streaming. So using your local Wi-Fi network, you can send streams from your NDI device, like that camera over there, can send a stream to the receiver in the studio, and it only broadcasts from one source. So that one source we can actually then control what the guys need to see. This is a very cool technology. Go check it out. It's from NewTek NDI. They have also tools for OBS. Right, so here's a few tips. Try to stick on a fixed schedule when you stream. Myself, I don't do that all the time because life happens and family and that kind of things. But try as much as you can, stick with a fixed schedule. If you say 12 o'clock noon every Tuesday weekly, try to do it at least every week at the same time. Try to interact with your users. Say hello. Like I said, if someone follows or subscribes to your channel, reach out to them and make them involved in this in the stream. When I'm doing it, I really see that people are coming back again the next time. Also, be consistent. Have some segments in your stream where you do certain things. Don't just go and, almost like my presentation, throw everything at you guys. Try to be consistent with intro, have some segments of some events maybe, and then do some live coding. I'm just saying things, but have certain things all the time and never deviate from that structure. Keep it professional, because it's not a joke, it's really a thing, but you can have fun. There's nothing stopping you from having fun. And last thing but not least is branding. You can do your personal thing in there, but remember, then your personal brand is very important. So you have to make it look nice. You have to sort of give that brand over to the rest of the folks. I think I'm actually done. Thanks, guys, for watching the stream. If you want to reach out, there's my contact details, and I'm around here, so please ask questions, and then we can go on. Thanks.